What the heck? Shamrock edition. I'm using my best Irish accent for the intro here because my grandmother, she's from Matterfelt, there in Northern Ireland. Hello, all my family in Matterfelt. I hope you're well. And I'm using this accent because I'm a goofball and that's what I do. So, Gran, I know you're proud of being Irish, but you're not proud of this accent, so I'm going to stop it now. All right. Hi, everybody. Welcome to our market update. We're gonna cover the same basics that we have covered in the past. So first of all, we're going to talk about the sales, how many sales we've had year over year, February compared to February of last year. Actually, it's been super steady. We've got 401 sales in February of last year and 403 sales in February of this year. So that's great. Now, our median sales price continues to go up. So it's at 14.1% over last year, and it is climbing. So right now we are at 239,900 is our median sales price. Now, inventory, last month, if you remember, we were at 2.3 months of inventory, which felt like maybe we were on an upward swing, so there were going to be more properties available for buyers. However, this month, it has gone down again to 1.9. So that's an unfortunate thing for those of you who are trying to buy. It is definitely a challenge to be out there looking for a house right now. Now, our last thing that we're going to talk about on these charts is distressed sales. Distressed sales are down probably to the lowest that I've ever seen it. It's 1% of the entire MLS is a distressed sale. A distressed sale would be a foreclosure or a short sale situation where it's either owned by a bank or some folks are having a hard time selling that property and need to sell it for less than what they owe. Now let's talk about the reason why distressed sales are down and kind of the wonderful thing about this season for a lot of people is if you find yourself or if a family member has found themselves in a financial situation that is less than ideal and they need to sell their house. You know, a few years ago, if they bought their house 2 years ago, because things continued to go up and up and up, they got equity in their house, which a few years ago was not the case. If you had bought your house 2 years before, you didn't have any equity because it was only moving at a very slight incline, where now things are really shooting up. So that is what's happening here is that, you know, it doesn't mean that people are not having financial difficulties. What it does mean, though, is that they don't get stuck with a house that is upside down in how much they owe. So they're able to actually put it on the market, get what they need, maybe move to something smaller, move to an apartment, do whatever they need to do in order to get out of that financial situation. So that is really good news for a lot of people. The last thing I want to just talk about is we are getting ready in the next couple of weeks to send out our Everreal marketing overview. Everreal marketing overview. And we always send out a letter. This letter is from me, and I try and make it something interesting and fun so it's not too boring. And then we also send out a really detailed chart of areas. We've got year-over-year comparisons for the last 3 years so you can see some more detail about the market. Send those out a couple times a year. So if you, for some reason, you don't get that, please let us know, and we'd love to be able to, if you give us your address, we can get you on the list. You can get these. We only do it a couple times a year, and maybe you'll get a couple of invitations also to some of the fun events that we do every year. So ask@everreal.com, send us your information, or if you have a question that you'd like me to answer at a fireside chat, or you would like to see something different with what I do here, please let us know. Love to be able to communicate with you. All right? I hope you have an absolutely wonderful and safe St. Patty's Day. Bye-bye.